Hey yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, that MFO. We back with another MFing video. Shout out to the MFing gang. What's going on? So we got some more music to react to, some more bars, of course, because that's why we here. Okay, we are here to put the bars on the pedestal. So we gotta bring in Tobe Nwigwe. Got this song that came out this year. You know how artists, man, we gotta drop music every year, keep the fans full. I don't want to say keep them hungry, but keep them full, keep them wanting more, wanting to hear more from you, and then eventually dropping your project. So we're gonna hear what we got going on here. What song is this? Let me go ahead and just pull this up. We got Undressing Criticism. Okay, so we got to analyze what we got going on here, man. See what's going on, because they recently been open about how they met, and they've been receiving some criticism behind it. So I wonder if that's what he's gonna talk about, or maybe it's gonna be something else. We never really know. But take your minute, see what you got going on. What the fuck am I talking about? Take your minute, smoke your thing, drink, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Over here we smoke. So. Let's go ahead and do this reaction, bro.
Look, I stepped outside my crib today and took time from my babies to reflect and have an introspective moment about my lady. Last month we made it 4 years and a blessing of matrimony. But know some folk who yoked and broke, now both need alimony.
But know some folk who yoke done broke and now need alimony. We know some folk that just had a divorce and now they going through the alimony because they've been married for over 10 years. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Is that really what we want to do? Maybe that's where he's going.
A blessing of matrimony. But know some folk who yoked and broke, now both need alimony. Ratchet homies, though they blasted for me and clap at phonies, still detached from knowing how being vulnerable truly feels.
That boy talking. Hold up, bro. That boy talking to you.
For me and clap at phonies, still detached from knowing how being vulnerable truly feels.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you hear what he's saying. His homies that ride for him and blast that homies, they feeling detached from their real feeling, and they don't know how just amazing it is to just be in your feeling. You know what I mean? Just express how you feel. Well, they too busy being cold-hearted because they gotta be. This is the life that they lived, whichever one.
Blasted for me and clap at phonies, still detached from knowing how being vulnerable truly feels. And though I've had some classless moments, my past unfolded hood rats and rodents down my path to Damascus that truly healed. Every ailment before the mailman delivered agape in the form of fat, who at first contact was a frivolous entree.
Wait. I know he's gonna get more into it, but hold on.
And rodents down my path to Damascus that truly healed. Every ailment before the mailman delivered agape in the form of fat, who at first contact was a frivolous entree. We had dissonance, but her diligence and commitment when I was indifferent was equivalent to someone hit with the spirit and forced to lay prostrate.
Yo, this guy, bro. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Lying stretched out on the ground with one's face downward. Okay, so like a prone, like laying down flat. Okay. And her diligence.
In the form of fat, who at first contact was a frivolous entree. We had dissonance, but her diligence and commitment when I was indifferent was equivalent to someone hit with the spirit and forced to lay prostrate. Overwhelming, potent, and pure, but undeniable. She was my friend when I had no ends, that made us somewhat sizable. Difference in how.
She was my friend when I had no.
Now.
She was my friend when I had no ends, that made her somewhat sizable. Okay, so she was my friend when I had absolutely nothing, that made her somewhat sizable, like to what he wanted in a woman. Because like he said before, originally in their relationship, he didn't want to be with that. He wanted somebody else. And she had to pretty much be okay with that. Like, and she wanted him. She wanted to be, but she wanted more than that. So she was like patient with it. She wanted to be his friend. And that's what he means. Like, you know, when I had absolutely nothing, she was still there for me. And that made her somewhat sizable. That made me notice her more. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he didn't notice her. Like, he didn't see her in that light.
Hit with the spirit and forced to lay prostrate. Overwhelming, potent, and pure, but undeniable. She was my friend when I had no ends. That made us somewhat sizable. Difference in how I would listen when she would express the intrinsic gem she saw within me that made me desirable to her. But I was...
Come on, man.
The intrinsic gem she saw within me that made me desirable.
Because she would big him up. Let him know, man, you the shit, man. Just, you need that, bro. I promise you need that, bro. And if you have that, you better find that woman, man. You better find that woman and big her up too.
I would listen when she would express the intrinsic gem she saw within me that made me desirable to her, but I was sure it wasn't mutual. And around that time wasn't always kind, but I was always truthful. I'd rather lose you than use you, confuse you, seduce you, abuse you, or run through you like most dudes do.
Facts. I'd rather lose you than do all these other things to you so I don't damage you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one that don't treat you the way you should be treated. You know what I'm saying? When I want something totally different. You know what I mean? Bar and mature decision.
Then use you, confuse you, seduce you, abuse you, or run through you like most dudes do. I told her clear as day, I don't want you. She looked at me and said, cool. Some people hear that and say, girl, what's wrong with you? And to that I say, hell, baby, what's wrong with you? She knew what she wanted, but knew I wasn't there yet. So rather than run around the field, she made a fair catch. Took what was given that never...
Okay, so instead of running around the field, she made a fair catch. If y'all don't know the reference, when you punt and the defense is coming at you and they about to attack you before you catch the ball, as the receiver on the punt, on the defensive side of the punting team, you can wave your hand and throw a fair catch and just like wait until the next play. Like, you don't have to try to run and get a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I'll just wait it out. Fire.
So rather than run around the field, she made a fair catch. Took what was given that never altered her vision. In fact, she moved with precision towards being friends with no strings attached. While most people drown waiting, her love and her sound making decisions built the ground shaking foundation.
I'm loving her sound making decisions. Wait a minute.
Her love and her sound making decisions built the ground shaking foundation.
You know what I'm saying? While we wasn't together, I'm looking at her studying her moves. Like, yeah, she making all the right moves. Like, she's smart. You know what I mean? She got her head on right. Starting to notice things like that. Look, if you find it, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Cuff it up.
Will drown waiting. Her love and her sound making decisions built the ground shaking foundation. So when I had my peace, I could place my feet on something concrete. The cost of love ain't cheap, it's steep. Unless you want something for the streets, well, hell, then I concede.
Unless you want something for the streets, cause she for the streets, she out there with everybody.
Ain't cheap, it's steep.
Come on.
Unless you want something for the streets, well, hell, then I concede and easily can see why I see these tweets that reek of those who struggle with rejection, though they mask it by projecting false realities that they deem true. That's why I'm weary when I speak to folk who stressing or victims of mass deception, cause I'm knowing they ain't got a clue. How the hell is one offended when presented someone's genuine experience that don't make or break you doing you? It's hard to...
Toby. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go for a minute, but Jesus Christ, man, there's too many bars here, bro.
It is that they deem true. That's why I'm weary when I speak to folk who stressing or victims of mass deception, cause I'm knowing they ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
How the hell is one offended when presented someone's genuine experience that don't make or break you doing you? It's hard to comprehend, but some condemn the road in which you travel, like the gravel beneath your feet gon' alter their shoes or positioning. My nonfiction ain't here to contend with your nonfiction, and you free to do whatever you choose.
Facts. My life does not have anything to do with your life, so you are free to do whatever you choose. Let's go. Come on.
Travel like the gravel beneath your feet gon' alter their shoes.
Yeah.
Or positioning. My nonfiction ain't here to contend with your nonfiction, and you free to do whatever you choose.
True.
But hell, that's the world we live in. When your chips is high, be wary of the ones who chippin'. Shaitan
When your chips is high, be wary of the ones who chip in. Let me get some water on that, boy. Bing! Message.
That's the world we live in. When your chips is high, be wary of the ones who chippin'. Shaitan gon' always try to tempt you, know that it is written. But who am I? I said a lot, but I might be trippin'. Oh.
Nah, you're not tripping.
Okay,
And
Fat.
I want to just address the people that were hurt or triggered by our story of how we got, married.
What I say?
And to those people that had that limited understanding of what our story was and felt some type of way, it's okay. It's okay.
You're limited.
And here's why it's okay. Because life is hard. Life is hard, and it's even harder when you involve relationships, because you can get hurt, you can get scarred, you can get bruised.
Truth.
And it's so easy to take all of those things with us on a day-to-day and hold on to them tight. And so when you encounter something that tries to deal with it, it hurts. It hurts, and you're forced to either deal with that hurt or you create an alternate reality. And I think a lot of people that were looking at our story, they were creating that alternate reality through their filter of hurt or rejection.
True.
And it's okay, because you can get help, and you can sit down with somebody and you can talk to them and you can process what happened to you, so that when you hear
therapist, yeah,
someone's origin story, you don't have that same response. You don't have to hear it and get angry or get mad or be triggered by it, because you can heal. You can heal from that hurt, and you can heal from that pain and that rejection. You deserve to heal.
Let's go, Fat. Let's go, Fat. Let's go. All right, so let's talk about it. So many people, when they hear therapist, you need to get a therapist, they immediately think insult, like, oh, you're throwing shade at me, type of thing. And that has nothing to do with shade. I think everybody could benefit from having a therapist. Not saying that you're crazy or anything, or that you can't process your pains, but it's always help. It's always nice to get that second opinion, and yeah, I mean, it's just nice to get those second opinions, and having somebody else to talk to about, what you have going on with your life. So I think everybody should have like a therapy session. It should just be something that everybody is able to go through, and then can just go from there. If you need more therapy sessions, then take more therapy sessions. If not, then don't. Some people are dealing with childhood traumas. Some people are dealing with relationship traumas, financial traumas, job work related traumas. There's traumas is on a major scale. Okay, so don't take it as an insult whenever somebody say you can get some help, because somebody might see that as, oh shit, she's throwing shade. She's not really throwing shade. She's just saying, as far as their story, because their story was, a lot of people were saying, he told her that I don't want you, and People was like, girl, why you still with him, or why you dealing with him? He even told you he don't want you and stuff, but you waited for him, and that's some bullshit and blah. It's not your life, okay? Your nonfiction has nothing to do with her nonfiction. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? She wasn't looking for nobody else. She wanted to be with him. That's who she wanted to be with. Why like, and then the fact that she was friends with him, like, that's really what she wanted. She wanted to be more than just boyfriend and girlfriend. So if you can build the friendship first, that's going to make the foundation of the relationship. I always tell people, bro, it's best to be with somebody that you can be friends with, because even when y'all have moments where it's like boring and like y'all not doing nothing, y'all just on phones, like scrolling on Facebook, what the fuck, whatever social medias, or doing whatever, just not even talking to each other really, it don't feel like somebody is mad at the other person, you know? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Holla at your boy. Catch you in the next video. So I wish some people would just I guess heal or not project their pain towards other people or on other people, but that's not the world we live in. You know, we live in a very, well, this is my story and you should hear it. Why are you doing that? No, it's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna be a long-term thing, I promise you. Okay. Everybody has their opinions, man. Everybody's gonna express how they feel, and you know, everybody feel entitled to say whatever the fuck they want to say, bro. I even get it in my comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be making comments on some songs and people like, well, who are you, Daron? Well, bitch, who are you? Okay, let's talk about that. Who the fuck are you? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, share all that stuff. Holla at your boy. Catch you in this video. Peace the fuck out. I'm gone.